Hello and welcome once again to Nuke Night, the show that takes a look at the harsh reality of the Cold War and questions if and when we're going to face a potential Armageddon. I'm Jeremy, and tonight we look at the most recent crisis and ask if the world is closer to World War III. We take a look at one of the most top secret bunkers in Cheshire, designed to protect us from a possible conflict. And General Defoe and activist Florence Aurora join us as we debate whether we should use nuclear weapons. First, over to my co-host. Here's Kenny.
Thank you, Jeremy. The Cold War has taken a turn for the worse this week as Soviet and American relations deteriorate following the loss of Korean Airlines 007, like the agent, Jeremy. Over Soviet airspace, both sides are stubbornly blaming each other for the incident, though to be honest, I don't see how Americans is at fault. Think about it. Innocent Korean citizens killed because of Russia's hatred towards America. But we aren't here, sadly, to describe my feelings. So let's move on. US President Ronald Reagan has put forward an initiative that he thinks will help the USA win the Cold War. The SDI, also known as the Scientific Defense Initiative, which to our knowledge involves satellites in space, firing at and destroying missiles, like the Death Star, Jeremy. But already, the idea has been described as both unscientific and unrealistic, as well as earning the nickname of Star Wars. I can understand why.
Thanks for that, Kenny. I must say, with the developments between America and the Soviets, my concerns of a possible World War III are increasing, and I'm concerned that if World War III does break out, all of Europe will be far worse off than either America or the Soviets. That brings us to the next area of the show. How would the country still run if a war would break out? We head over live to the security bunker in Cheshire to check out their facilities with the civil servant Giles Sharrock.
Oh hello, welcome to Early Warning System. A key part of British preparedness for nuclear war was the Ballistic Missile Early Warning System, BMEWS. The ultra-secret system was designed to detect a missile attack on the UK. The equipment here was located deep underground in the UK, Primary War HQ at the RAF, High Wycombe. The main BMEWS warning display indicates the missile information prior to and during a nuclear strike. The radio is used to direct fire and rescue operations post-nuclear strike. The large display board allows the fire officers to monitor the status and disposition of remaining fire and rescue operations. The fire staff manning the controls control communications and information systems. Should the Commissioner ever need to discuss the war situation or brief the staff on any decisions taken, it would be done in this conference room. The regional government headquarters have their own communications network. This covers the whole country, and you can see how it was connected on the display boards around you. The Emergency Communications Network, ECN for short, was protected from the attack, and all various messages would appear on VDUs. In these offices, there's a number of civil servants in the following ministry departments: the Ministry of Fisheries and Food, Department of Transport, Ports, Shipping and Roads, Department of Environment, Department of Energy, Electricity, Oil, Coal and Gas. This room housed to the Regional Commission's Secretary. You can now see the equipment used to warn military and civil authorities and the public on an immediate nuclear attack. Warning of an attack will be sent via the Warning Broadcast Network to 5,000 warning receivers.
Thanks for that, Giles. We'll be returning to the secret bunker for more later on in the show. Now though, I'm happy to welcome General Defoe and Florence Aurora to the studio as we ask if Britain needs nuclear weapons. So, General, does Britain need nuclear weapons?
Thanks, Jeremy. It's my strong belief that this country definitely needs nuclear weapons. I mean, without nuclear weapons, the Soviets will still have them, and they will destroy all of us.
I completely disagree with that. I mean, everyone can have a weapon, doesn't mean they have to use it. You don't need to use these things, man. Just accept and tolerate each other. What's wrong with that?
I'm afraid communists don't know what tolerance means. They won't accept capitalism, and they won't accept freedom. And if they're against freedom, they're against us. If they're against us, we need to be prepared for battle. And that means we need as many nuclear weapons as physically possible.
But why do you need weapons of nuclear? Why can't you just weaponize love and use it as a weapon? It's free.
I'm afraid love won't destroy many commies, and that's what the business we're in at this moment in time.
Yeah, but you can always try to get them to understand. You can use compassion and love. I mean, it works with animals. We have to domesticate them and use them to protect us.
Sir, I hate them, but I can't call commies animals. That's disgusting. They're people, they're human beings like you and me.
But yet you
Jesus.
completely dismiss them by wanting to blow them up with nuclear weapons.
I'm afraid that's just not true, sir. We may have nuclear weapons, that doesn't mean I want to be destroying any commies. It just means we're prepared to when the time calls for it.
I still don't believe that is necessary. I think you've got a very flawed opinion on this, General.
I feel like no pot-smoking hippie can tell me about nuclear
Interesting
weapons.
to hear such passionate views. Let's look at something serious now, deadly serious. If a nuclear bomb or missile does go off, the after effects can be quite horrific. We're now returning to the secret bunker to speak with Dr. Morris. I asked her, what can happen if you're in the proximity of a nuclear explosion?
Well, with radiation sickness, it all depends on the amount the body has absorbed. This is measured in grey, and generally anything over 1 grey will lead to vomiting blood and nausea and almost certainly to death.
Sure sounds gruesome.
It certainly is. As soon as the radiation is absorbed in the tissue and the bone marrow, the patient might as well be on a 2-day trip to the morgue. It really is one of the worst ways to die. Your hair falls out and you bleed profusely until the bitter end.
So hopefully, you know what happens if you stray too close to the bomb site. You blow up and you die terribly, Jeremy. Now though, something a bit more light-hearted in all this dark talk. With rationing being an issue if war broke out, the secret bunker has unveiled a competition to give the public a chance to win a romantic meal for 2 at the secret bunker canteen. All you have to do is answer this question.
What is the best way to prepare for a nuclear blast? A. Put a sack on your head and have a cup of tea. B. Get under the closest car and have a cup of tea. C. Put the kettle on, have a cup of tea and listen to the national anthem. To have a chance to win, call this number 01253 741 258. Looks like a lot of fun. Now though, Kenny, what do you think of relations in the world right now? Things can't be good following the shooting down of the Korean 007, and...
What? Hang on a minute, Jeremy. I'm sorry to interrupt, but something's happening. I've just been told some footage from Russia has been sent to the station, and we have to air it now. I don't know what's going on, but I'm saying air this footage. Oh my God, Jeremy. This is not good. Oh my God, this is not good, Jeremy.
Okay, viewers, it has been confirmed. Nuclear missiles are heading towards Britain. Do not panic. We'll be back ASAP. In the meantime, here's a message from our sponsors.
Hey George, how's it going?
It's going good, Ben. How are you?
I'm not bad. I see you got the new high-tech nuclear defense suit on.
Yes, Ben. Saves you from total nuclear attack. Haven't you got one?
No, I don't have one. Isn't it expensive?
No, Ben. It's $9.99.
Really? $9.99?
Yes, Ben. $9.99 from your local nuke savers.
But you look like you're just sweating off the pounds as well.
I am. With the new high-tech nuclear defense suits, it just sweats out the pounds.
For just $9.99?
Yes, Ben. $9.99. Oh, this is gonna make me late for work.
Quick, where do I get one of those suits from again?
Nuke savers for $9.99.
Buy your new high-tech nuclear defense suit now for $9.99 at your local Nuke Savers.
Wow, just $9.99.
Yes, Army Ben, $9.99 at your local Nuke Savers. And if you buy now, you get a free zombie killer.
No way, a free zombie killer?
Free zombie killer for those nukey times.
Wait a minute. Zombie killer?
For those nukey times.
Looks like a great product. Let's see what the public's view on this is. Though frankly, it should be flipping obvious. Not a surprise. I was right. Pure panic.
I'm making around 2 minutes of the 4-minute warning gone. Just enough time to see what the weather has in store for us in the next couple of days.
Hello there, I'm sure we've all had enough of this cold weather, but as from this afternoon, the temperature from across much of England and Wales will reach a high of 100 million degrees Celsius, as in just a few moments there will be a heavy downfall of nuclear weapons across of England and Wales. This afternoon's weather will consist of slight fog, possible chance of rain, and a very likely chance of a nuclear fallout. Bombs are expected to target the northeast, northwest and south of England. No one is safe, but the safest place to be right now is Scotland, more towards the Outer Hebrides or the Shetland Isles, as it is very unlikely that they will face a nuclear strike. Stay safe and stay indoors.
Bomb!
Thousands survived the nuclear attack, as well as nearly all government thanks to the secret bunkers like Hat Green across Britain. The government continued to run the country and its survivors from underground in secret bunkers. Some officials were positioned in the Cheshire secret bunker in Hat Green, Nantwich. Visit the secret bunker today. Who knows, when you visit, it might be your survival.